Benjamin Wright, principal of the Thurgood Marshall Elementary School in Seattle, Washington, led his school in a transformation from traditional co-ed classrooms to single-sex classrooms. With astonishing results, Mr. Wright was concerned about the high number of discipline referrals he was seeing. About 30 children every day were sent to the principal's office because of discipline problems. He decided to make the switch to single-sex classrooms in hopes of decreasing the discipline problem. The results exceeded his hopes. Discipline referrals dropped from about 30 per day to just 1 or 2 per day. In co-ed schools, boys tend to adopt a masculine attitude because girls are there. They feel they have to demonstrate their emergent masculinity by gross macho overreaction. Boys in single-sex schools become more sensitive men and are more polite. Once we made the switch, the boys were able to focus on academics, and so were the girls. The boys remarkably shocked the state with what they did on the Washington Assessment of Student Learning. Our boys went from being in the 10 to 30% listing to 73%. They went from a reading average of about 20% to 66%. Our boys outperformed the entire state in writing. They went from being in a low percentile of 20-something to 53 in writing. To rebuttal what Charles said earlier about how single-sex schools tend to retard development of social skills, there are some same-sex classrooms where the schooling and learning is done with an environment of all girls and all boys, but there's also lunchtime and recess. Single-sex education doesn't mean that the entire school is of one gender. For example, William Bender teaches his 26 boys in his elementary school classroom in Alaska, while Michelle Gay, who is down the hall, teaches her 26 fourth grade girls. A University of Virginia study published in 2003 found that boys who attended single-sex schools were more than twice as likely to pursue interests in subjects such as art, music, drama, and foreign languages compared to boys of comparable ability who attended co-ed schools. Single-sex schools break down gender stereotypes. Co-ed schools reinforce gender stereotypes.